Hey everyone, how you doing? In today's video, we are gonna be talking my best of 2021. We're gonna be talking all things makeup, skincare, and hair care, even perfume, y'all. I cannot believe how fast the year has flown by. Like, I was just saying, it doesn't even feel like it's Christmas time or the holidays. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really crazy how fast the year is going. Or has gone. Like, what? Like, how am I 29? How am I doing a best of 2021 right now? Mind blown. There were definitely some highs and lows for me in 2021. I actually did a lot of changes for just like my mental health. I did a lot of changes within my work and also got new managers, and I'm very, very, very excited for 2022, even though it's 2022 and it's like sounds like 2020 again. You know, I'm actually really proud of my mental health journey this year. It had some very low lows. I mean, scary lows. I think I'll always experience lows with my mental health, honestly, but way more positive and way more breakthroughs than I've ever had. I'm just so grateful that I was able to take the time to really take care of my mental health. And I know my filming has been kind of sporadic here on YouTube. I haven't really had a specific schedule, so thank you guys for also supporting me and being so kind. It means a lot to me. And for those of you who are still on your mental health journey, I mean, I feel like I'm always gonna be on my mental health journey for the rest of my life. But I promise you, it does get easier and you do get stronger. That doesn't mean you won't have bad days. Bad days are temporary. It's also very important, what I found within myself, to make a checklist or a step list. If I know I'm starting off the day unhappy and depressed, I have a list of like, what are my next steps? Okay, I'm gonna take a shower because I always feel better after I shower and do my skincare. I don't care how long that takes me, I need to do it for my mental health, right? Then I write in my journal and etc. and etc. I actually do wanna start a mental health series for you guys. I'm working on it right now. I have a really good idea with my new managers that I wanna kind of try and set up. Stay tuned for that, I'm excited. But I really do wish everybody an amazing 2022 with prosperity, success, love, growth, abundance, and all good things. So without any further ado, let's get on into this video. Now, I am doing this a little bit differently this year. I am only going to choose one product for each category out there. And I know that that's kind of hard to do. It's challenging, but I think it'll be fun because I feel like I always sit here and I do these favorite videos and I have 1,000,001 freaking favorites. So I am just going to limit myself to one this year. Now, when it comes to hair, I do have multiple curly hair products. So I will be mentioning all of those products so that you guys know. But other than that, we are only just doing one. Let's start off first with brows. I have to say, when it comes down to brow gel, because that's what I use the most, the winner for me is the Kosas Air Brow. I absolutely love this product. I love the wand, I love the color, I love that it works with my curly brows, and I like that the formula doesn't dry down too quickly. You can play around with it. That for me is the biggest thing because I have curly eyebrows. I have to be able to maneuver them and shape them in the way that I want them to be. I have to place them basically where they should be. And I use the shade Brown Black. For eyeshadow, honestly, you guys, there were so many amazing eyeshadow palettes that came out this year, and I also feel like we collectively as a beauty community have been wearing less eyeshadows. In general, eyeshadow isn't a thing that everybody has on nowadays every single day. So for me, I am gonna say the palette that I used the most this year. That is the Your Golden ColourPop palette. This is what it looks like inside. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear the garbage man, but maybe I'll wait a second. Ay, I found the mats. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. You guys know I am a warm tone girl. Like, I just love my warm tones. I like that there's pops of blue in here, a little orangey mattes, and some browns. This is definitely a realistic palette of something that I would use and do use almost every time I do my eyeshadow. I also do have a discount affiliate code with ColourPop. I do receive a slight commission, so thank you in advance for using my code. It's NICOL at the checkout. For eyeliner, oh baby, we gotta give it up to the Rare Beauty liquid liner. I absolutely love this liner, and I have severely moved away from using felt tip liners. They used to be my jam. I used to love them, but girl, no. It is so good. It's jet black. It applies over shadow so nicely. I would even go as far as rating Rare Beauty the top, or my number one at least, beauty brand of 2021. More than anything besides loving their products, I love what the brand and company stands for, and I love that mental health is the main forefront of the brand. I have been loving the Ardell 421 Naked Lash. They are amazing. I love that they're bandless because I have been wearing less eyeliner. Eyeliner is not an everyday look for me as much as it was, and I like the fact that you can dress them up by adding mascara to them, or you could just leave them with your natural fluffy lashes and they look really, really nice. Keep in mind, I have big eyelids, so the lashes that I tend to gravitate to are a little bit longer. So I would recommend definitely checking out their natural lash line in general. It is so good. For mascara, the beginning part of the year, I was loving using Maybelline Sky High. I think we all fell in love with that last year and the beginning of this year, right? But that was until the Rare Beauty mascara came out, because this is now my favorite mascara of all time. It's phenomenal. I've literally got Riley's mom hooked on it, his sister, my sister. We all love this mascara. I specifically love how the wand is and the shape of the wand, and the formula itself of the mascara is very comfortable. It doesn't dry down too quickly, so you can apply lots of layers to it without getting it crunchy. It's a really, really great mascara. Moving on to our foundation. Oh my god, this is so incredibly difficult to narrow down, and I think I may have mentioned this one last year as well, so don't kill me. I just really love this foundation. You probably already know what it is. It is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Look at how much I use it. It looks like shit. That's how you know a product is used. This is what the foundation looks like. I really love it. The color I use is medium 1. One of the main reasons why I like this, and you may be thinking, Nicole, your bitch ass has dry skin. Why are you adding a matte foundation to your favorites? The reason I like this is because it's more of a velvet matte. The biggest thing that has changed for me and my makeup in 2021 is not being able to use nearly as much setting powder as I used to. Like, honestly, my skin like almost rejects setting powder at this point. I try to look for the foundations that are gonna kind of dry down enough where I don't need to add powder on top of it. It's kind of like your skin will look textured if you have dry skin with more powder on it. I don't know, am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Basically what I'm trying to say is that because this foundation kind of dries down on its own but is still breathable and not too drying, that is why I love it as much as I do. I just spit everywhere. For concealers, y'all, I have to give it up to the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is what it looks like. It comes in a pot like this. The shade I use is Custard, and I think it's incredible, honestly. It has a similar effect where it's not drying and it is creamy. I only need to use a little bit of powder. A little bit of powder to set it and just make sure that it doesn't crease. But overall, I gotta tell you, this combination for me has been life-changing. Oh, I forgot about primer. You guys, I'm so sorry. For primer, I know this is the same as last year. I know it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just love it so much, and I haven't been able to find anything that replaces it as much as I love it. It is the Glowy Makeup Serum from Laneige. You guys know about this a lot. I talk about it a lot. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and explain it, but I just love it because it adds extra moisture in the areas to help with my dry patches. This is what the inside looks like. When it comes to contour and bronzing, I have to say, you guys, and I know that this is a new product that just came out, but I'm telling you, I love it this much that I know I will be continuing to use it in 2022. It is the Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick, and the shade I use is Happy Soul. Guys, this is so easy to use. It's super creamy, and I just love the way that it blends on top of this foundation that I use. I like to apply it with a brush. You can just apply it directly on your face. It does have a stick applicator. I'm gonna roll it up so you guys can see. Here's what it looks like, and it's super creamy. You guys see that? One other thing I've noticed and tested out is I can use this on top of some powders. Like if you're using their Rare Beauty powder, let's say, you can kind of use it with this. Moving on to blush. My blush of the year, and this was a later part of the year discovery for me, and it is a little bit high end. It is the Pat McGrath Labs Blush Without Caution. I love this blush. It kind of has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm talking the smallest amount of shimmer, okay? It's not like a lot of shimmer, but it has almost like a satiny type of finish to it. Oh my God, it is so pretty. Here, I'll swatch it on the back of my hands. It is just so pretty. I haven't tried out a lot of Pat McGrath products, but in the new year, I'm trying to experiment with more. So if you guys do have any recommendations for me, let me know. But yeah, this blush is beautiful, and the packaging is super luxe. It locks in, and it has a little button to release it, so it's travel safe. For highlighter this year, you guys, I know, again, this is a product that came out in the later part of the year, but that's how much I like it. It's the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt. I'm currently wearing it right now. A lot of you guys might remember that I said I was taking a break from highlighters, and the reason that was honestly just because I wasn't liking the way that it was making my skin texture look. I was still kind of figuring out my powder situation, my foundation situation, so I felt like it just accentuated areas and made it look even cakier and drier, you know? But I love this formula so much, and I love that you can use it on top of powder. That for me is huge. This shade that I use is Hustler Baby 2.0. I believe they have 5 shades, but I also really like to use them on my lids as well. You can also use it mixed in with your foundation if you want to get a little bit more glowier, but I really like this. I love the way it makes my skin look, and it's shiny and adds what the face needs without being too shiny. For lipstick this year, honestly guys, you know, I have my lips tattooed, and it's hard because we're still wearing masks and stuff, so my lipstick has definitely been here and there, but if I had to narrow it down to one lipstick I like the most, it honestly is the Fenty Beauty Cream lipsticks, which is like similar to their gloss bombs, but they just have a little bit more pigment. This is what they look like. I love this color specifically. It is the color Cookie Jar. It's really, really rich and pretty. I know I said I wasn't gonna name 2, but I really love the Kosas wet lip oils. Those are stunning. Moving on to skincare. I have to say the cleanser that I still use and reach for the most is the Soy Fresh Cleanser. I think it's great for all skin types. Every single person I've told or recommended it to, even just that I know personally in my family, they've all loved it. I really like toners. I know some people have different opinions on them, but I absolutely love the Paula's Choice Advanced Replenishing Toner. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and I also feel like it protects the skin barrier. It's also a good indicator to kind of tell if your cleansing system is working, because a toner should not remove any excess foundation or anything. Your cleansing system and your steps should be taking off all your makeup. So if they're not, using a toner and if you still get some makeup off, that's a good indication that your cleansers aren't working well together. Or you just need a better one to take off your makeup. Now, I know vitamin C can be a little bit controversial because it is an unstable ingredient. I have tried a bunch of vitamin C's before, and sometimes I can have vitamin C on my face from some brands, and sometimes I can't. I have to say, I absolutely love the Desi Skin Vitamin C. It's the Claro KC Vitamin C Glow Serum. I usually use this after I tone or add an essence, whatever I'm gonna do. I love this product so much, and I've had really great results with it, and I haven't had any type of reactions or anything that I've had with other vitamin C's. Now, when it comes to serums, you guys, the Peach and Lily Glass Skin, this is the Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer, Hydrate and Soothe with Hyaluronic Acid. I love it. This is what it looks like. I don't want to waste it. I'll put it on my hands. It definitely has helped a lot with my dry patches, and I love that it soothes as well, because I don't know, as I'm getting older, I can't wear powder anymore. My skin is getting more sensitive. I have no idea what the is going on, but I know that this has helped me a lot when my skin has been irritated. When it comes to overnight treatments, I fell in love with the Ole Henriksen Dutopia 20% night treatment. It has 10% AHA, 10% PHA, and lemon enzyme. I've also noticed that it's really done a great job at smoothing out any flaky areas that I've had. Now, you want to remember, AHAs are fantastic for dry skin. So if you have dry, flaky skin, similar to myself, texture problems, I definitely recommend an AHA. For moisturizer, I absolutely love the Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream. I love anything that's gonna repair my skin, because my skin goes through a lot. Living in LA, there's a ton of pollution here, and also wearing as much makeup as I do, I love any moisturizer that's gonna repair and be thick and supple. Love this Biossance one. And lastly, our eye cream, my favorite of all time, the Fresh Beauty Black Tea. It's the Black Tea Age Delay Concentrate, and it's been one of the only creams that doesn't give me milia underneath my eyes, so that's why I always kind of stick with this one. If you're wondering what milia is, it's basically those tiny little bumps underneath your eyes. They're actually like clogged pores, I believe. So if you are getting milia, I highly suggest stopping the eye cream until it goes away and use way less product. You also don't necessarily need to use an eye cream. There's been plenty of nights where I don't. However, I'm getting older and I should be using an eye cream. Moving into our hair, my favorite hot tool of the year goes out to the GHD Max with my hair sticking in it. I love this straightener. I love that you can also curl with it. It's one of my favorite products from GHD, and I like how big it is. My hair is super thin, so I can get away with using something like this on my entire head. It makes it so much quicker for me to straighten my hair when I do want to do it. And for my curly hair, the biggest products this year that made a difference for me is the Curlsmith Air Dry Cream. This is a leave-in conditioner. My curls do not look the same if I don't use this leave-in conditioner. The Moroccan Oil Curl Control Mousse. If you have thin hair like myself, a mousse is good. Don't be afraid of mousses. Mises? Mousse. Is the plural for mousse just mousse? Don't be afraid of mousse. I also love this Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil to break down the crunchiness that comes from mousse. So you just do this. I'll show you guys right now because I applied some mousse before this video. And you just use this, and you can also use it to tame down flyaways. That's what I like to use the oil for as well. And the last hair product is the Pacifica Pacifica Pineapple Curls Cream. It's one of the best curl creams I've ever used, and I love that it's affordable. You can get it at Target, Ulta, drugstores, you know? All right, you guys, here are my favorites of 2021. I hope you guys like this. Let me know if we have any of the same favorites in common. I would love to know. But I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, had an amazing holiday. I don't know when I'm uploading this video. So I love you guys so much, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!